Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can see, I have all my makeup on, and today we are going to be doing the favorite drugstore products that I got in the year of 2019. Yes, we are at the end of the year mark, guys. I can't believe it's here. And we're just gonna go over the makeup that I found in 2019 that I loved so much. So if you guys haven't seen any of these products, try them out if you want to try them out. Don't, but I really did enjoy a lot of these products. Some of them I don't remember if they came out in 2018, but just let me know if they didn't, if they didn't come out in 2018, we're gonna work with it. All right, so the first thing is going to be primers. It's been out for a while, but so this one is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. This is a really good one to be and really healthy underneath your foundation. So I really do like this. The next one is the Lumi Glotion. This is the exact same as the Milani. It's just a little cheaper. I feel like Milani might be a little bit more expensive, but I use this on my face today and it just glows. It glows within. It's a very pretty finish. I love this. This is in shade 901 Fair Glow, and then this one is in Nude Glow. So these two are really good ones that make your skin look really healthy and glowy. The next one is the Catrice Prime and Fine. This like obliterates pores on your face. I do have the Tatcha one that's really good too, but this is just a really good one that just gets rid of those pores that are just big on your T-zone or on your chin, and I loved using this in 2019. And then the last one that I found in 2019 is the Olay Sun Facial Sunscreen Makeup Primer SPF 35. I actually found this a couple months ago and I've been using it kind of like a lot, but I'm gonna use this probably a lot more in summer when it's the sun's out and you're gonna get a lot of SPF. I'm trying to use the ones that have SPF in the foundation or anything like that, but I really did like this the 2 times that I used it. And then the last one, this is kind of like a primer setter kind of thing, so I'm going to use this as a primer too, but I also use it to set the face. So this is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist with hyaluronic acid black oat. This baby I've loved since I got it. I've had this for about 6 months and I've really loved it. This has probably been out for a really long time, probably, but this is the one that I just kind of like found in the year 2019 that I really did love. It hydrates my face and it doesn't feel like my face has a ton of like product on it. It just helps it and hydrates it. I think this is like a really good product. It's kind of expensive. It's like $15-16, but it's totally worth it for me. But I try not to use that as much. All right. Oh, there's another one. I'm sorry guys, I have so many primers I keep forgetting it. This is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I have actually been using this quite a bit. This is an amazing primer for the face. It just hydrates it and it makes it look healthy and smooth when I put my foundation on. I really like this in the last month that I've gotten it. I've just loved it so much. It's really great finish. It looks amazing and it always makes my foundations look really nice and beautiful. So that is something I like about the Pretty Fresh one from ColourPop. All right. Now moving on to foundations. So the first one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. This is a really good one for dry people who have really dry skin. I'm in the shade F7. This one is a great one for people who are very dry. This one looked amazing on me. I think I got this about 2 months ago. This one looked so amazing on me. I love the finish of it. It just looks so amazing. I used this with a brush and a sponge. I think it applies better with my Juno Co sponge and it doesn't soak up so much product, but I did really like this one. The next one is the NYX Born to Glow. This baby is a little expensive, but I got her on sale. I think she's around $12, but I got her for maybe $8. She is a glowy, natural, radiant foundation. So when you put this on, you look really pretty, you look really glowy, and it's a healthy foundation that makes you look really nice. So I definitely did like this, but I did not pay full retail price for this. I waited until there was a sale and I got it. And then the next one is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover full cover makeup and sunscreen SPF 50. So this one has been my tried and true for the last month and a half. I've been loving this. I'm in shade Warm Nude. This is a full coverage baby. The only thing I hate about this is the packaging. It comes in a squeezy tube. I'm not for that. I'm not a person who likes that. But the finish on this is just so amazing. It is full coverage for my face. I do have to build it up on the red pigment spot. Rosacea cream that they gave me, my face has never looked really better with that red pigment spot. So she's like gone. She is non-existent. So I really do love that. So I don't need to build it up as much, but I do need to build it up a little bit. Not too harsh, but it's really good foundation and I really like the finish. Maybelline has come out with some really good products in the last couple years. So they are killing it. And the last one I actually have on my face today. I just had to try and reuse it again and see what the big deal is. Okay, so this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation SPF 25. I love the finish of it. It's very pretty. But the one thing I hate about this is the fragrance. There's perfume in here and you can smell it as soon as you put this foundation on your face. I am not a fragrancy person. I do not like a lot of fragrance in my foundations. So after I put this on, I had to let it sit for a while and try and get over the smell. The smell is kind of something that is a little bit of a bummer for me, but I can get past it. I do like the finish. The finish looks amazing on my face. When I use the Lumi, I use these two together. I think it came out very amazing. It looks beautiful. I love the finish. So it's definitely something that I can get past, but I did like this in the year 2018. Was it my holy grail one? No, but I wanted to bring it out and try it again because I haven't tried it in the last month and a half and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about because I know somebody else said that it was really great, but I just couldn't get past the fragrance on it. So it's okay. It's a really good finish and stuff. The price is right. I get that, but it was like a maybe one for me. Like it's in between, I'll wear it, but it's not my like holy grail favorites. All right, moving on to concealers. So there was only 3 concealers this year that came out that I really liked. So this one is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This one is great. I'm wearing it today to cover up the blemishes I have on my face. I'm in shade Bisque in this one. I have 3 of these, so I went crazy with these. These are really affordable, so they're really good. I love this one. The next one is the CoverGirl, and these are both basically rated off of like Sharp Shade Tape. The big dofa, the packaging, everything. So the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Conceal. This is shade Porcelain, and this one I used underneath my eyes today. It cleared up the bags pretty well. I did have to layer it just a little bit, but it worked out really well. I think it's a great finish. I love this one. It's like one of my tried and trues. These 2 have been the ones I've been using a lot this year. And then the last one came out in I got in the last 2 months. I don't know if it came out this year, but I feel like it did. This is the Juvia's Place Concealer in shade 22. So I got this around, I think on Black Friday I got this around. So this one is a huge bottle. It's also got a huge dofa as well. I do like the finish on this, and I do like how much product you get in this baby. You get 10 millimeters, so you get a lot of product, I feel like, for just doing underneath the eyes. I really did like these 3 concealers this year. So those are the ones that I liked. The prices are all different, but I think the cheapest one might be CoverGirl. L'Oreal and Juvia's Place are a little bit more expensive, but I mean, I paid the cash for it, so you get what you get, And then the setting powder, there's only one setting powder this year that just did it for me. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Powder. Loose setting powder. This baby is my tried and true. I use it all the time. I'm wearing it today. It just sets everything, it melts into your face. It doesn't leave it cakey or dry or any of that thing. I really did love this powder this year. This is like my favorite powder. I use this all the time. She's always on my desk. She was my favorite one to use this year. That was the only one that I got this year that I really loved. Only 2. This is the Maybelline. They're both Maybelline. So this is the Maybelline New York Brow Ultra Swim. This came out a little later. This one came out first. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Pomade. So this is really great for filling in the brows after you use the pencil. I think this is really amazing. I use it all the time. As you guys can see, I'm making quite a big dent in it. This is just one of my favorite pomades. I don't have any other pomades at all. This has been my favorite pomade this year, so I'm probably not going to get any more pomades until I finish this bad boy. But this is my favorite pomade. The next one, and then this one is the Ultra Slim. So I use this today on my brows. For some reason, this one always looks more boxy than this one. But, you know, it is the thing of brows. Sometimes they come out nice, sometimes they don't. So this one was really nice in the brows. My brows are actually really fluffy and very there right now because I haven't had them waxed or any of that stuff. I've been plucking like crazy, just trying to keep it clean underneath here and up here, but it's just, the brows are just filling in faster than I can pluck. So anyways, I really like this one and that one together. They work so well. They fill out my brows amazingly. Who doesn't have brows? I do have brows, so I don't really need to work that hard to clean, like do brows that much. But people who do not have a lot of brow hairs, you do have to work a little harder. But for me, I don't really think I need to work that hard because they're already there. They're on my face. They're like caterpillars, you know, they're already there. So I didn't really need to work too hard with the brows. All right, moving on to what else? I like feel like I'm moving like through everything. So we went powder, brows. Let's go into bronzers. So there was 3 bronzers this year. So this one might be an older one, but I'm still going to give it a mention. So this one is the City Bronzer by Maybelline. This is a really good bronzer. So the first time this came out, I got shade 100 thinking it was going to be my shade, right? No, it wasn't. It was too light, so it didn't work. So I gave it to a girlfriend after I used it. But now I'm in shade 200, and this one is a really great one. It's also great for just like going in the crease really quick if you don't want to wear too much makeup and just want to be really nice and natural. I think this is a really great bronzer for a natural, more healthy glow. Not too dark, not too deep, but it's really one of my favorite bronzers that I found in the year 2019. The next one is by BH Cosmetics. I don't know when this came out, but I found it this year, at the beginning of this year. This is the Brilliance Bronzer Satin Finish Bronzer in Golden Gal. I love this bronzer so much. This one is my favorite. I love the packaging on it. It's so pretty. And I also love that it has a big mirror inside as well. So I really do like this one. This one was the one that I found in 2019 that I loved. I thought it was amazing and it looks really great on my skin. All right, and then this one, I think I might give an honorable mention because I don't know if it came out this year or last year. I can't remember when all these come out, but I think this might be a last year one. But this is the Wet n Wild bronzer. This is Queensland. This is the dragon one that I think came out in 2018 because it used to have a dragon in it. But this one I'm wearing on my face today. I really do love this one. It's one of my favorite ones to use all the time, but this is, I think, 2018. I can't remember when I get all this stuff because, you know, it goes by a year and, you know, you got to try and figure out when you buy that stuff. So I do like this. This is a really great finish. It looks amazing on the skin. What can I say? It's beautiful. And I made quite a dent in that one. All right, let's go into blushes. 4 different blushes from 4 different companies. So the first one I'm going to do is the Milani brush. This is the Milani Rose Powder Blush. I love this. It looks beautiful in the skin. It's not like a die-hard pink, but it has a little bit of like a peach into it. It's very pretty. I love it. It's just so amazing on the skin. I love it so much. It's very pretty and it looks really great on me. The next one is from Flower Beauty. This one is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It doesn't, you know, I feel like I'm not wearing a whole lot of blush, but I am wearing blush. This is in the shade Peach Primrose. So I really do think the peaches look amazing on me, just my skin tone in general. A lot of people like the pink blushes. That's for them. That's all for them. But I really do like the Flower Beauty and the Milani one just because they are really pretty on the skin and they just blend out so beautifully after you do it. They're also really buildable. So if you're very new to putting blush on, you can build it up to the consistency you want. I feel like there's no caking. It's really great finish of these two. The Rimmel London Maxi Blush. This is in the shade Sweet Cheeks. This is a peach blush again. This is just a matte peach blush. This is one of my favorite blushes to wear when I don't want to wear too much glitter or anything and I just want to go in real quick and get it done. I just love this. I love matte blushes. I'm not a huge fan of shimmery blushes, but I will try them out and see how they look on my skin. If I really like the way they look, I'll keep them, and if they don't, I won't keep them. But this one was really affordable and I really liked it. I think this was like $5.99, so it wasn't that too big of a price. And then the last one, this one came out in the summer and I really want to try it. I think I tried it about like maybe 3 months ago. So this is the L'Oreal Blush Please in Blushing in Saint Tropez. So this has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's very pretty. It looks stunning on my skin. Let's see. So it does have like a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too much. I feel like it gives your skin a very healthy, glowy, blushy look. I love that. I feel like it's an amazing blush for the price. I think I paid like $8, $9. So this one was a little bit more expensive just because it came out in the summer. It was a newer product, but I think I got it on a discount because Chad's 10% from his Walmart helps me out. So I did save a little bit. I think I saved like $1. It wasn't that much, but I did save some money with this blush. So I really do like all these blushes. I like a healthy, buildable blush just because I don't want to go in too much and then end up hating it later, you know? All right, let's go. I got this in the last couple weeks, and this one is by far one of my like go-to babies. This is the Wet n Wild highlight palette. So you get 4 different Wet n Wild highlighters. You get Bionic Dream, you get White Lily, you get Blossom Glow, and you get Golden Flower Crown. So these are really pretty. This one doesn't really work on my skin tone just because it's a gold shade, but it could work on the eyelid very well. I will give you that. These two, this one has like a holographic sheen to it, so it kind of looks white, but it has like a blue iridescent to it. And then these two are like light pinkies, which I really like. I think my favorite is Bionic Dream, just because it has a nice light pinky tone to it and it's really nice. These ones I've been using for the last couple weeks since I got it, and I really do like the highlighting glow of the Wet n Wild ones. I've always loved that in them, so this one came out this year, so I thought I would mention it. This one came out this year. This is the Cruella Villains, and this, oh Jesus Christ, and then this is what it looks like. I kind of made a dent into it because it's so pretty. It's got a healthy glow on the finish. It's very radiant. I would definitely go in with like a finger or like a sponge just to go very lightly, because this is very, very pigmented. It will give you a very, very, very bright glow if you just go in with a brush and go like right on the cheeks. Definitely will give you a very, very, like a lot of glow in this palette. So I really do like this one. And the last one is, I think I found this year. This is the Strobing Light Day Glow by Milani. I'm using this on my face today. So basically what I did is I went in with a brush, and then I wet the brush a little bit and just went around the corners of my, the high points of my cheekbones, my nose, my lips, and then a little bit in the forehead. I just wanted a very nice, healthy glow within because I already had that Lumi glow on and I didn't want to make it too crazy with glow. So I definitely did like using this year. I haven't made a huge dent in it, but I really did like it. So it's definitely a good honorable mention. All right, let's get first eyeshadow palettes that I really like this year are from Profusion. Sorry, I cannot talk right now. These are both $10, but I think I got this one at TJ Maxx for $6.99. This is the Temptress palette, and I got this at TJ Maxx for $6.99. And I love the colors in here. You get some neutral Nellies at the top, and then in the next 2 rows, you get so much color. It's such a beautiful palette. I love playing with this. One of my favorite shades in this is Conquest and Glory. Those two were my favorite shades. I'm not a huge like color fan, but I will go out of my comfort zone every once in a while. But to be honest, I use basically the top shade the most out of this palette, just to be honest. I haven't really used too much of the colors, but I definitely will try to get out of my comfort zone in 2020. And then the Sienna, what can I say? The Sienna is just a neutral Nolly's palette, so this one was my favorite as well. I definitely I love, this is like the fall palette for me of 2020. I'm going to use a lot more because it has so many beautiful natural colors in it. It's just amazing. This I paid full to retail price for 10, I think it was $9.99 to be honest. All right, let's get into my favorite ColourPop. There was a lot of drops of ColourPop this year. I've never had so many ColourPops before, but this one is the one that I'm going to give out because this is the one I bought. This is the Disney Collection by ColourPop. This one is what I'm actually wearing on my eyes today. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color pattern in here. So basically, it's basically bought off the princesses on Disney. So I basically used Chip and Grumpy in the crease, and then I built that up, and then I used Triton, this one right here, in the crease just to give it a little bit more of a warm depth to it. And then I went down and I used a Magic Carpet, which I think is a shimmer. I used that as basically my outer quarter color just to make that like get a little definition in that outer corner. And then for the lower lash line, I used Magic Carpet a little bit, and then I used Abu right here. And then in the lid, I used One Kiss, which is my favorite out of this entire palette. It's a shimmery gold. I really do like it. It went amazing on the lid. It worked out really pretty. And then in the inner corner, I used Ray and Prince Charming. I just like mixed those two together, and I put those in the inner corner. So I really did love this palette. I haven't made a huge dent in it, but I did play with it a lot. As you can see, One Kiss is pretty pressed in there. I love this palette. It's a neutral Nelly palette, so it works well for a lot of people. So I really did like this palette so much. All right, I only have two more. We're going through this, guys. So the next one is the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. This one is an amazing palette. So you do get your warm tones on this side, and then you do get your pops of color on this side. So this was a really good palette that came out in this year by e.l.f. They came out with a couple of these, but this is the only one I've gotten from e.l.f. I really do love this. These are just so beautiful. They're blendable, they're buildable, and they're just like all over beautiful shades. So here's a shimmer, and then here's a matte. Like, they're very pretty. You do have to work with them a little bit, but they are just so beautiful on the skin, especially in my skin. I feel like they just look so beautiful. So I definitely use this palette quite a bit, especially the neutral side. It was like my go-to for fall this year. So I definitely like this. I think this was maybe around $10. So definitely one of my favorites this year by far. And then the next one, you know, I gotta give a shout out because I love Sylvia Ghani so much. This is her palette. She came out with 22 color eyeshadows. This one was my favorite. I got this in March of this year, and I love the packaging. It's so Sylvia. And then inside you have all these colors. So you have your neutral sides right up here, you have your colors, and then it's just a really great palette. I loved using it. You get a big mirror in it. It was affordable price by BH Cosmetics, so I do like this. I think it's a really great palette. They're all beautiful pigments. They are buildable, they are blendable, and they are pigmented. I did not have any problems with BH Cosmetics this year in this palette. This is one of my favorite ones that I went to in summer and winter, because you do have your like summery shades in here, and then you have your fall shades in here. So it's a very universal palette, and I really did enjoy this one by Sylvia. I think she did an amazing job with it. And you also have like two little highlighters on the side. And I definitely went into opal quite a bit. So it's one of my favorite ones that I went into. So this one was by far one of my favorites of this year as well. And that is it for eyeshadow palettes. We are trekking right along. We are going to go into mascara. And this one is by far my favorite mascara, but I got the primer this year, so I thought I would try it, and it actually looks really amazing. So this is the Volume Lash Paradise Primer. So this is a primer. So you basically put this on your eyes first. You let it like dry down a little bit, and then you put a mascara over it. So these are the two combos that I'm wearing today on my eyes, and they make my eyelashes look so beautiful and just so voluminous. I love the finish of this. So this is basically a pink kind of consistency in here. You get a pink consistency. This was really, really nice. I really like this. And then I found this by Maybelline. This is the Falsies Volumizing Express Mascara. I definitely loved this year because it just like gives the volume to those eyelashes. It just kind of like brings them off the ground so much. I really do love these mascaras and this primer together. I love this combo. I've been using it quite a bit since I kind of like discovered it, and I really do like these two together. The next two are going to be setting sprays. So I only found two setting sprays this year, y'all. To be honest, I know there was an Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy one that came out, but I never opened it and I never used it because I had so many setting sprays that I have that I need to use. So I never opened it. So I do know that that one's a new one, but I never opened it. I never used it. So this is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. This one, it just sets the face down. It also gives yourself a little bit of moisturizer in there so your face doesn't feel so dry. And then this is the e.l.f. Glowy Dewy Mist with coconut and argan oil. So this gives your face a little bit of a glow after you're done with your makeup. I feel like this has been one of my favorite go-tos. Let's get into the lips. So the two lips that I found this year that I really like, that I basically got these from Allie Glines. She's one of the YouTubers that I watched for a very long time. I think I've been watching her for about 3 years now. So this is Never Regrets. I really do like this one. This is like a brown mauve shade. And then this one is Go Wild, which is like a basic nude. I really do love these. These are lipsticks by Almay. They are really great. I love the finish of them. They don't stay on, I will give you that. They will come off, but they are so pretty on my skin. I love them, and I love the packaging on them. So these were around, I think maybe $6 or $7. Don't quote me on it, but I did get these two both on Ulta on Black Friday, so I think I paid maybe $4.99 on them, but this was like really good. I really did like these two. And then the last one, the second to last one, is the L'Oreal Glowing Lip Gloss. So this one is one of my favorite lip glosses that I've actually got this year. I'm not a huge fan of lip glosses, but I do like them. So this is one that I love this year. This is the summer one that came out by L'Oreal. This is just a really pretty one. I don't know what the shade it is. This is shade 04 Shall We Dance. I really just love the finish on this. It's very pretty. It doesn't feel like there's like chunky glitter all over your lips, but it was just really nice. I love the finish of it, and it was really pretty on my lips this year when I wore it in the summer. This is the first thing I got out of that collection that I really enjoyed, and it was pretty expensive for the price. I think she was $9.99 today. This is the Nabel Noor by e.l.f. collab. These are the two that I'm wearing on my lips today. I love these two. These are amazing. I got this from another YouTuber that I watch. Can't remember her name, but I do love these two together. They look really amazing on my face. I love the finish of them, and they're just so easy to work with. This is a kind of like sharpener pencil, but this one glides on so beautifully. I love the finish and I love the color. It's just a really great brownish nude that's not too pinky for your lips. So as always, please subscribe to my channel if you like these videos, and if you don't like me, I really don't care. This is what I like doing about makeup. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.